my name is Leslie Miller, and today I'm here with Eric Douglas, who's the founder of Leading Resources Incorporated. Leading Resources is a consulting firm specializing in high-performing organizations. Hi, Eric.
Hey, Leslie.
Eric, tell me about the history of LRI.
Well, LRI comes from my experience working as a senior executive in the media industry, where we were hiring consulting companies, asking them to come in and help us become better as companies, and discovering that they weren't very effective at doing it, and wanting to create a company ultimately that could do that, could really facilitate real change for our clients.
Why do you think the consulting companies that you were working with weren't providing what you needed? Were they putting together a cookie cutter approach and they just kind of fit that into whatever organization they went to?
Yeah, I think that's right. We were finding that the big consulting companies would come in with a cookie cutter approach to analyzing our current situation, helping us get a snapshot of where we were, but not necessarily having the skills to help us change and get us from point A to point B. Occasionally we would hire facilitators for strategic planning retreats and things like that as well, but they weren't really skillful in putting the change process together for us either. So I really saw an opportunity to kind of blend the world of sort of expert consulting and facilitated change management.
So how do you do that? How do you orchestrate change? What's kind of the magic that happens?
Well, first we have great consultants. We have really skilled consultants who get this difference between being the expert and being the facilitator and can blend and wear the appropriate hat at the right time. We've also, over time, figured out that there are kind of 5 dimensions of change that we're very skillful at moving our clients along. So one is leadership and leadership coaching and really helping instill in folks the skills they need to be effective leaders. One is strategy, really helping align organizations and employees and managers around a set of priorities. Performance management is another one, where we're really trying to drive high-performing organizations through clear performance measures and getting agreement around those and agreement on the systems to measure those things. Process improvement, making sure the processes are in place to assure that all this is humming inside an organization. And then lastly, the governance part of our work. The governance dimension is how are decisions being made, how are they being made from the board of directors on down, and how do we clarify the roles of each of those, the board, the chief executive, and so forth, in the change process. So the magic is in understanding how to use each of those dimensions at the appropriate time to help propel the company toward a better, more effective performance.
So for some people that come to you and they know they need change, they're aware they need change in their organization, those are maybe some of the people that you end up having the most success with.
I always reflect on the fact that our clients kind of divide into 2 camps. One is the camp of people organizations that don't know that they need a company like LRI. And then there are organizations that are enlightened enough to know that they need the help. Those typically are already performing a little bit better, but they're enlightened enough to know that the expert kind of guide can accelerate that improvement in their performance. And those are our clients, those ones that are smart enough to pick up the phone and call us and say, we want that acceleration. We want to go faster toward that better performance. The performance dimension is one where a lot of our clients don't focus enough energy and attention. Now we have large corporate clients, banks for example, who are very good at dashboards and know exactly what they're trying to measure. But we have a lot of mid-sized corporate clients and public agencies and nonprofit clients that really haven't put enough attention on what are the 6 to 10 things that we're going to really measure consistently in terms of whether it's revenue or profitability or quality of service or reliability of product. And then measure those, create the systems to measure those things regularly enough so that employees and managers are getting that feedback and then able to continuously improve the organization based on that feedback. And then part of that magic is having the forums in place so as those metrics come back, it's not just one person looking at it in an email, it's the group of people who are empowered to actually make a change, are sitting there digesting that information and regularly coming up with ways to advance the dial. So the magic we bring is just creating all that infrastructure, the metrics themselves, the systems of measuring, and then the forums and the communication patterns that get it so that people are actually continuously improving.
I really enjoyed having this conversation today and hearing all about what LRI does. Is there anything that you feel like we haven't talked about yet? Anything you want to close with?
Well, I would say that if anybody watching this video has got an interest in what we're offering at LRI, please don't hesitate to call me, or email me, go to our website and learn more. We are always happy to talk to you, find out what it is you're thinking about, and try to see if there's a good fit between what LRI has and what you're looking for.
Thanks so much, Eric. I've really enjoyed talking to you today.
You're welcome. Nice talking to you.